what's up? This is Sam from the Whitfield Report, and I just wanted to do a quick video here on something that I didn't think would cause a lot of controversy, but apparently uh, some people have been commenting on this tweet I made, or rather, not so much commenting on the tweet, but sending me DMs about this. And it appears that Joe Biden, the President of the United States, has now reinstitutionalized segregation. Yes, that's right, folks. In a sense, you could argue that Joe Biden has reinstitutionalized segregation. And let me just go ahead and show you what I mean. So, yesterday, Joe Biden uh, sent out this tweet, or I guess rather on Thursday he did, and he said, "The rule is now simple: get vaccinated or wear a mask until you do. The choice is yours." So yesterday I quote tweeted that and said, "Whether you realize or not, the President of the United States just reinstitutionalized segregation on a mass scale." Now, I wasn't trying to be edgy or anything like that, but apparently that's how some normies, if you would like to call them that, took that tweet to say what I mean. And yeah, I do absolutely mean that President Biden is resegregating the country again. Not necessarily in the way that people may think that he's segregating the country, but he definitely is doing just that. Let me go ahead even, and I have the dictionary.com definition of racism, which will read here. So the definition of segregation is the act or practice of segregating, a setting apart or a separation of people from things or others from the main body or group. Right? So in this case, that is the most obvious definition, right? He's basically segregating the country into the people who have either had the vaccine or have not had the vaccine, and therefore they need to wear masks, according to him. So that is a way. That is a an example of segregation, and one that he is imposing on the country. Next is the institutional separation of an ethnic, racial, religious, or other minority group from the dominant majority. Um, Maybe not really applicable here, but the third definition is pretty applicable as well. The state or condition of being segregated, separated, or restricted to one group. Which I think the third definition here, that could clearly be argued as possibly the most well-defined and applicable definition for this scenario. You don't have the vaccine? Well, you need to wear a mask, and you can't come into these businesses unless you have the vaccine. You can't go to concerts unless you have the vaccine. You can't go into this store and that store. How is that any different from the Jim Crow laws? Other than the fact that they were racially based back then, right? If you're going to start denying people, services and access to places if they don't wear, if they don't have the vaccine, forget not wearing a mask, right? I could see this going to the extent where if you don't have the vaccine, you can't go into places. meaning you still could wear a mask, but if you don't have the vaccine, you can't get into X, Y, or Z place. That is where I see this headed, sadly. And it's very scary. Furthermore, what is also scary is the fact that the FBI warns of prison time if you present a fake vaccination card. So, the Federal Bureau of Investigation is warning Americans about the dangers involved in the illegal sale of fraudulent COVID-19 vaccination cards and other COVID-19 scams. Vaccination cards are intended to provide recipients of the coronavirus vaccine with information regarding the type of vaccine they received and their dates of inoculation. The creation, purchase, or sale of vaccine cards is illegal and endangers public safety, the FBI said. The unauthorized use of an official government agency's seal on such cards is a crime and is punishable under Title 18 United States Code, Section blah blah blah, and other federal laws. Yep, all that. Why would anyone want to create a fake vaccination card? Could it be, folks, that they're gonna start making us carry these around, uh, you know, like, like papers? I hate to make that comparison to another society that forced people to carry around papers all the time. So I'm not gonna say who they are, but we all know who we're thinking of. Uh, they like to play Yahtzee a lot, if you get my meaning. Um, but anyway, yeah, this is where we're headed. President Biden is, segregating the country, dividing people into two groups. Those who have the vaccine and those who uh, don't have the vaccine and are, still wearing masks. And the crazy SJW mobs on Twitter are already gloating that they're going to shame people, who are still wearing masks and need the vaccine, according to them. Worse yet, what if you fit into a third, category? What if you're in Florida, like I am, the great state of Florida, and you don't want to wear a mask, but you also don't plan on getting the vaccine? In other words, you plan on living your life like you did prior to this whole COVID-19 crisis. What happens to you then? I don't know. I can't answer that. But it's very scary that we're having to, consider these questions at all in this day and age. I thought we got rid of segregation, but apparently it's back. And, that's the way we're going now, I guess. It's sad, but not really surprising. So, folks, I'll be back to talk about this and more, a lot more tonight on the live stream starting at 10 p.m. Eastern. And hopefully we'll have some good conversation about this. And I want to know what you think, America, so feel free to comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Also, please subscribe to the Whitfield Report on Odyssey as well. Backing up all the videos there, at least some of the shorter videos like this one. And also subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever else you get your podcasts. And folks, I want to thank you for supporting the channel and the show. And I'll see you tonight for the Whitfield Report live show. God bless. God save this great nation. God, freedom, legacy in that order. And I'll see you tonight.